games. Just nothing too special, just a casual stream of a casual gamer. So today's a bit of a nostalgia trip for me because I grew up playing Final Fantasy 9 and I always loved it. And so this is just me reliving one of my favorite Final Fantasies. If you haven't noticed now, we're in Ice Cavern, which is one of the first areas to start out in the game. And like I said, I'm just enjoying myself. I'll probably commentate a bit here and there and stick around a little bit. And if you stick around, you enjoy it, then like and subscribe, do what you're doing is what you do, I don't care. Or comment, you know, I'm always open to hearing what people have to say. So with that said, let's go. There's not going to be really any particular direction with what I talk about and ramble on about. I'll just talk about what I feel like, right? One thing that I really forgot about this game, because I first played this game when I was maybe 8 or 9 years old, was how linear this game is. So as I kind of got older, people complained a lot about Final Fantasy 13 and things of that game being linear, but I'm able to see how some of the old games that came before it is really any different. Really, if you kind of like just look at the layout of the Ice Cavern, you can kind of see the same kind of linearity in Final Fantasy 13. There's a lot of like nice graphics all around, but for one, you only really go in one direction. I'm gonna go in a few directions, and I'm gonna run to Black Wolf number 1, and that's that, you know. Maybe a few items on nestle on the side, but you know the linearity is still there. Nice things about like doing this one straight from my PS3 is I get to sit my lazy fat ass down and lay in my bed and do this. This is like the epitome of lazy gaming right here. Jeez, a ton of random battles. This isn't even like a deliberate attempt to grind, this is just me wanting to explore every nook and cranny to the last detail. These things go down in one shot, might as well get a hand out of them. Another takeaway that I've gotten after playing Final Fantasy 9 over again is kind of how fast-paced it was. I probably didn't notice this because I was 8 years old, so I had probably a bit more of a difficult time on parts that made the game seem longer, because I didn't utilize all aspects of the game. I just kind of just mashed attack and casted strong magic by Vivi, and so I managed to beat it. But really, I'm not going to do that here. Obviously, I'm a bit smarter than I was when I was 8, at least I hope. And I'm probably going to go through this at a much faster pace, and just judging from how things have gone. I know I've just kidnapped Princess Garnet, and I just got past the Evil Forest, but I mean, back when I was like 8 or 9, that seemed like such a big thing, and like big hurdles to get past, as in now, it was just kind of a breeze. But we'll see. I didn't use Zidane's Steel a lot back when I was 8, but now that I'm a bit more aware of some of the game's mechanics, I imagine that I'm going to be using Steel a lot on bosses, and that's probably what's going to keep a lot of bosses alive. Because I'm going to try to get everything and anything, you know, that I can get from them. Oh, there's 2 instead of 1. So I'll just use some of Vivi's fine magic here. Or if anyone needs a heal, I can do this one in battle, I guess. Yeah, we'll give Huey a little heal. Zadango next, and we'll have him steal whatever target is left alive, and Steiner will one-shot the net. Oh, wow, she's dead. Should probably pay more attention to her health. I don't even know if I have any Phoenix down, so that might be a bit more troublesome than I think, but we'll see. Yeah, I got a 10. So many random battles. I'm gonna get some good XP out of this though. Well, to not completely bore whoever stumbles across this, it sees little to no dialogue anywhere. Looking back, I think what I really liked about Final Fantasy IX, and mind you, I'm remembering when I first played this back when I was 8, so my memory may be a little iffy and this is subject to change, but if I remember right, it had like a lot of like middle age themes, like just to show an example, you have Steiner's dialect, which is really formal and and Shakespearean and all that, and so I remembered a lot of those themes, and then I remember just a story that kind of just taught you lessons about life and about suffering, and you know, it brings together all these characters with different perspectives and backgrounds, and it was just kind of great to see how they dealt with not only their own problems, but also kind of just the existential crises that people face in life. And so that's what I remember, and I may have used some terms incorrectly. I'm not even sure if existential fits. No, it doesn't. Existentialism is the philosophy that I believe says that we have control of our own destinies. So I think I used that term incorrectly. What I meant to say is life is suffering, and that you have a bunch of characters from a bunch of diverse backgrounds that all face this, and they have their own perspectives, and you can kind of see how they all deal with it, in conjunction with the plot points that drive them together, which is to track down and take down Kuja. If I remember right. Yep, it was Kuja. Okay, sweet. It was Kuja. Alright, we're gonna keep moving here. I think I got everything I need from here. I remember Vivi can melt down like a lot of stuff though, so I'm just hoping to God I didn't miss anything, because I don't think you can visit the ice cavern again. I might be able to once I get to this village. I forget what the village is called. In between here and... well, it's after the ice cavern, but before we hit up the cargo ship to go to Limbium, I forget what it's called. Also, I remember a surprising amount of this game in the story, considering the fact that I last played it when I was fucking 8. I'm now 26, mind you, so it's been almost 20 years and I still remember some elements. That's just how much this game stuck with me. It's crazy. I can take on current events. Don't want to get political. Not in this climate. Let's just enjoy the game. Enjoy this. Don't want to talk about Game of Thrones. I haven't seen, because I haven't watched that show yet. And the reason why I haven't is because when it comes to TV shows, I always like to wait for them to be finished to the end. I just don't like watching one episode being left with a cliffhanger than wait to watch the next one next week. I'll watch Game of Thrones when it's done, and then I'll just watch all 8 seasons on binge when I'm bored as shit and not working. I haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet. I just haven't really cared to see it. I can't really explain why. I haven't been like really enticed to get off my ass and see it. I know it's the last time I'm going to see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, and that sucks. At the same thing, the guy who plays Captain America, because I think those roles define them. Well, shit, Iron Man saved Robert Downey Jr.'s freaking career. Oh, I have this on auto. That's why. Shit, I just wasted a turn for beating Garnet. I forget, why do they change? If I don't get to it tonight, someone leave it in the comments. Why do they change Garnet's name to Dagger? I forget why. Also, that's kind of a cringy name, if you ask me. Oh, duh, she's the princess, and she's been kidnapped, and she was willing to be kidnapped. So she probably did it to change her profile up. Okay, so we have a bunch of breeze there. I think if I go to that, I'm going to trigger the black wall, so I'm going to go to the other room. Well, the cutscene leaned the black wall. It's not, like, literally trigger, but I think you guys know what I meant. Huh? What's this? Whoa. You bastards! It's funny seeing a Moogle swear. The last time I even seen a Moogle anywhere was in Final Fantasy 13-2, and it was just like that cute, like, Moogle that traveled with Sarah and Noel. So just to kind of see it say, you bastards! And we already know this. I went through this before I started streaming, and I went through everything, and, you know, Google's my friend too, so there's not really a lot that I don't know about the aspects of this game, so fuck that. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that. You gotta deliver a lever to Gumo for me. Shh. Oh, I didn't mean to say no way. Thanks, Kubo. Also, a quick note to anyone who hasn't played this on P4 yet. So I don't think there's really any point to saving. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it'll, if you hit, there's an option called continue, and it'll just pick up where you last left off. There's probably a reason for it. Maybe if you want to like just save previous points in case you want to go back, but it's not like this game is Resident Evil 2 remake hard, you know. It's barring like a complete fuck up on your part. You shouldn't need it. Oh, I have no equipment. I don't have a lot of good equipment abilities on at all. I better check that out. Alright, what do we got? Protect girls. Flee Gil. Receive Gil when running for battle. Huh. Seems pretty convenient. I'm the one I'm gonna. You take damage in place of a girl, so he's gonna step in front of Garnet. Judging from how low her freaking health is, that'll help. Do you have anything that else I can put on you? I got the thunder. No accessories. Also, if I could go back, I would totally name Steiner by his first name, Adelbert. Adelbert, whatever the fuck it is. Bug killer. Bird killer. The killer bees. I'm probably not going to get a lot of football fans here, but you gotta love the whole drama between Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown. If you ask me, it clearly boiled over for the last few years, and I think Antonio Brown had every right to kind of resent Ben Roethlisberger's standing within the team, given that he pretty much allowed him to put people on blast publicly, you know, on his radio show to kind of use as a soapbox. Just bad leadership, man. You don't hear about any other Hall of Fame quarterbacks doing that, but you hear about Big Ben doing it. I remember a few years back, even Emmanuel Sanders, who, if you guys don't know who he is, was a receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers during the time of the Killer Bees, Bell, Ben, and Brown. At least if he wasn't in there right when they were all hitting their stride, he left right when they were about to. But still a talented team when he played nonetheless. Transferred to Denver, and he went out of his way to say how much better of a leader Peyton Manning was than Ben Roethlisberger. The point being, you don't see a lot of great quarterbacks airing their grievances publicly and calling people out, you know. Alright, let's go fight this Black Waltz. What exactly puts them to sleep here? More importantly, what exactly wakes Zidane up? I remember how this goes. Like the bell does, but why does it work for him and nobody else? Maybe somebody can leave it in the comments if I don't find out later. Maybe. Somebody there. Why didn't you fall asleep? You should be dead by now. So this guy's spell essentially puts people to sleep and then they freeze to death in the blizzard. Shit, kudos to Zidane story-wise here. Not only does he have to fight this motherfucker, but he also has to kill his pet sea lion. And then it doesn't show, but he's doing it in a blizzard where it's clearly cold as shit. Well, it's got to be an adrenaline pumping thing. So maybe that keeps him warm. He's running around, slashing shit. Now, a little fun fact of when I first played this when I was 8, so I actually had a very hard time with this boss, and my dad, who had played Final Fantasy 7 and 8 before me when I was much younger, and I watched him play it, had to kind of step in, and he had to kick this game. He had to beat it for me. You're probably wondering why that is. Really, I think looking at this, the fight's really simple. It's just you keep the Zidane's health up with what potions you have in stock, and I happen to have quite a lot, and then you just spam attack. When he goes into trance, shit just gets easier. The irritating part is going to be this part here. It's going to be making sure everything's stolen from before, like, popping a cap off, but I'm pretty sure that once I'm in trance, this shit's just going to get that much easier. Besides, this is only technically like the second boss in the game, so I can't imagine Square Enix making it too difficult. We'll see. I was such a scrub when I first played this when I was a kid. I didn't realize how, like, irritating the steel mechanic in this game was. Probably because I never did it when I was fucking 8. gonna use one trance move in this, and I swear to God, if it kills this fucking black wall, I'm gonna be pissed. Might as well just do it anyway for both. Fuck it. I don't think it's gonna kill the sea lion. The sea lion doesn't die in one trance attack. Shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I killed the black walls. In one hit trance. I wonder what I missed out on. Maybe I'm lucky this will kill me and I get to try again. Oh, there we go. I guess that kind of works. So yeah, I died. That kind of works for me because the fucking trance one-shot him. So it's like I didn't get to steal anything. And as I mentioned earlier, you really don't have to save in the PlayStation 4 version because of this. Because it, the continue just puts you right where the fuck you were. Now, if for some reason you couldn't get past this boss, in which case if you did, then you're doing something wrong. But like a future boss, you would be screwed, and that's where the load game would kick in. So, but like I said before, you know, it's not like this is Resident Evil 2 difficult. I haven't played through Final Fantasy 9 in its entirety yet, but it just, remembering what I knew when I was 8, I just don't see it being that difficult for me. Alright. Let's try not to be a complete dumbass here. Try to stay up on my, try to be a bit more up to date on my potions, obviously. Oh, there we go, I got a shirt. It'll give me a nice little addition for me. I got 2 steals in a row. I love it. Maybe if I'm really fucking lucky, I'll get... Alright, I can kill Black Waltz 1. Nah, don't worry, fellas. I'm gonna use my potions now. I'm not gonna let it come to chance, because that sea lion can do 2 moves in a row, apparently. Remember what happened before? You with the tsunami and then a wing with the 2-piece. Alright, just make this easy for me. Also, a question, how the hell is that a sea lion? That looks nothing like a sea lion. It doesn't look like a sea... Well, I guess it has like the seal-like bottom part of the body. Also notice, he doesn't actually start doing that shit in the 2 pieces until you kill his master. So maybe he's just doing it because he's salty? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, let's see how long it's going to take me to steal this shit from him. And then we'll see where we're at. Mithril dagger. That's another issue I don't like about this game, is that when you steal accessories and shit like that, like, it's hard, you have to remind yourself to go in your inventory and just check and see what the hell it is. And there have been times already, like, I stole shit from that plant monster, and I completely forgot about it until later. It sucked. also, like I said earlier, this is basically the fight. Maybe a potion to be fine. If you want to steal shit, you get all the shit stolen, and then you just attack. That's about it. Apparently, if you're in trance, you'll one-shot the Black Waltz. I almost want to dive. I want to test, just to test and see if like how many trance attacks it takes to kill the sea lion. But I'd be surprised if he lasted it. It's 2 or 3. I haven't seen the bestiary, but I think relative to the Black Waltz, that the sea lion probably has more hit points. I could be wrong. Oh wow. That was 1 trance hit and 1 slash the dagger. So definitely wouldn't have lasted 2. Good to know. You defeated number 1, but number 2 and 3 will reclaim the princess. You think that Zorn and Thorn and the Black Waltz would realize that, hey, the captain of the fucking Pluto Knights is with them. Maybe we should ask him what the hell's going on. I mean, if they would have ran into them at this point in the story, I mean, Steiner probably would have taken their side and tried against Garnet's wishes and would have tried to bring her back to Queen Braun. He still has a sense of duty. You're hiding something. Yeah, nothing happened. You heard me. Just touch the princess. Zane was touching her in her naughty place. No, it's nothing. I wonder if there's anything down here. They wouldn't just put this down here for there to be nothing here. Come on. Fucking Squaresoft. Square Enix, whatever. Some more enemies from before. They used to be like 1 or 2, and now they're up the ante on us, I think. What the hell? Your text actually. I was gonna say it, that thing never got one shot. Pissed. I wanted to get in the hot spring. You'd think that would be something where I would like be okay. Hit point and MP are restored. Before she can even use defend. What kind of shit? Yeah, there we go. Stuff. You know, I'm doing a really good job of protecting girls. How many times did Garnet get hit there, dude? Step your goddamn game up. Oh, yes, please. God damn. Also had the silk shirt. Oh, I totally already had a silk shirt. Yeah, but... Oh, she doesn't have shit. She also has a silk shirt. I'll have to give me more than one silk shirt. I forgot where I got the other one. They probably make it available, so in case you don't get it the previous time, which, I'm sorry, it's been too long since I last played, a couple weeks, I can't remember where I got the other silk shirt. And that's why they changed her name, because she needs a new identity. Silly peasant. Damn it, Rusty, why don't you just shut up? That's gotta be the closest thing to mansplaining I've ever seen. Not that it actually is one, and I take that shit seriously, but yeah, that if it did, that's the closest thing I'm seeing. I want to see if there's like any extra. Okay, so it doesn't take you straight to the outside. That's just for the sake of the cutscene. Sweet. village. When I was a kid, when I was 8, I used to call this village of Dale. So I think, well, I'm not gonna call it that. You guys are gonna cringe. I couldn't read for shit back then. We'll call it the village of Dally. Whoever just came into view, struggling in, welcome. Just a casual stream where I'm just kind of dicking around, talking, rambling. Don't want to comment if you want to throw in some kind of commentary on anything that I said, anything you want to respond to. Like, favorite, subscribe, I really don't care. Like I said, just something I do stick around when I'm bored before I go to work tomorrow morning. How's it going? If anyone's curious, yes, I do read the text. I just read very, very fast. I hope no one's here just to kind of just watch the game that they watch this game. I'm assuming that anyone who stumbles across this knows what Final Fantasy 9 is. Let me know if otherwise. I'll know for future streams to slow it down. He screw up Medieval Forest? How did he screw up exactly? It's not like it was his fault she got captured. If anything, you can blame Vivi for kind of bitching out the way that he did. Zidane wasn't even there. Well, he was there towards the end, but that big-ass monster got away. And somehow managed to, like, return her to his master and then come to get more for Vivi. Alright, everybody, that's going to be all she wrote for me. I'm going to talk to Mr. Moogle Man here, even though I really don't have to. Better say sorry, I guess. I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I could potentially get stuck at. But, it's for the best. Alrighty. So, for those who straggled in, I do appreciate your viewership. Like I said, this is just a stream of a casual gamer playing a game casually. Me just dicking around, rambling to myself. If there was anything particular that you liked that I said, or anything that you wanted to respond to, just leave it in the comments below. And subscribe. I always like to have people straggle in, and, you know, you guys get to hear me ramble, and hopefully you guys get some kind of takeaway out of it, and you guys get some kind of enjoyment out of it. With that said, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful evening wherever you're at, and be merry. Life is suffering, so let's make the most out of it while we're here. Have a good one.